with week 4 in the books, we had some very unfortunate injuries in the NFL. I'm going to kind of bring you ways to kind of fix your fantasy lineups if you had any of these players. The first terrible injury that we had was Malik Neighbors going down on a season-ending ACL tear. This is devastating. First round draft pick everywhere, if not that early second in your fantasy leagues. Just a rough. Just sad to see. Like, especially with Jackson, they're kind of actually looking good. Malik Neighbors, you're very hopeful for him. Um, with him being out, Darius Slayton, I think is going to do really well based on last year when Malik dealt with a concussion issue, missed 2 games. Slayton went off for the team, played really well. He does that when he has to. It's kind of weird why he's not really a valuable receiver outside of the weeks where he's not the obvious number one option. But I really think I have him over Wandale in the rest of the season rankings for me personally. So he's a guy that I feel very comfortable throwing into my flex this week. The second big injury that we had was the Tyreek Hill injury, and he destroyed his knee, dislocated towards ACL, MCL, meniscus, I believe. This is just a terrible injury, and especially for him at 32. Hopefully, he can come back from this next year or the next. But devastating injury. But as of right now, Darren Waller looks like could be very prominent in Miami as a pass catcher this year, and I really think so because he actually played a decent amount of snaps in his return from retirement in the NFL. The only other guy that I'm really interested in besides Jalen Waddle in the receiving room, which he's already going nuclear. I love him right now. Is Malik Washington. I think he's going to kind of get an uptick in snaps with he kind of the Tyreek, short yardage rule that Tyreek is kind of doing recently since the downfield passing has not been good in Miami. The other tidbit of news I want to talk about a little bit is after this week got the news that Joe Flacco is going to be benched for Dylan Gabriel, and so if you're in a Superflex league, this is prominent. I'd definitely pick up Gabriel. If not, yeah, it's not a big deal. The question I have though is, will Shedeur Sanders ever get a shot? And obviously, I'm not surprised that Dylan got an opportunity first because he was the QB2, obviously. But it is kind of frustrating if you're a Shore fan and you see Gabriel out there and you see, Flacco got benched. Probably going to be QB3, right? Because Shedeur will move up, right? No, Shedeur is still QB3. Hopefully he'll get a fair opportunity. I'm a big fan of his coming out of college. I thought it was really good. I mean, obviously he isn't like the most elite prospect of all time, but I really think he's a really good prospect and a way better player than Dylan Gabriel. I do think he'll get a shot. I don't think Dylan Gabriel's going to come out here and light the world on fire. So I would not be surprised that if after 5-6 weeks they turn the reins over to Shedeur to see what he got, because he showed he can play well in college. I just hope he gets a fair opportunity here in the NFL. Obviously, after the draft, everything was kind of weird, and it just feels like the Browns don't want him after kind of throwing him into just not giving him the benefit of much at all. And so hopefully he'll get a shot eventually. If you're in a Superflex league, I wouldn't mind picking up Shedeur as a bench piece if you got lots of room, because with this transitioning over to the rookie quarterbacks, I could see him getting playing time too. Those are the major tidbits, unfortunately, from the injuries and changes to week 4. Like and subscribe. This is Breaking It Down Podcast. See y'all next time.